You're really going to kiss a poster? Maya Carter froze. Her lips were still inches from the life-sized image of Kang Min-jae. She slowly opened her eyes. The poster stared back at her with the same impossible smile that had appeared on billboards, television screens, subway advertisements, and magazine covers across Seoul. Maya looked left, then right. Nobody. She let out the breath she'd been holding. Okay, she whispered. That was embarrassing. She was 24 years old, 6 months into her new life in Seoul, and apparently this was what homesickness had done to her. She had come from Atlanta with one dream: acting. Not fame. Not money. Just the chance to stand in front of a camera and prove she belonged there. Instead, she'd spent 6 months hearing variations of the same sentence. We're looking for someone different. We'll keep your information. Your Korean isn't quite right. We'll call you. Nobody called. So she'd taken a production assistant job at a promotional company, where her biggest responsibility that week was preparing an exhibition celebrating Korea's biggest young actor, Kang Min-jae. The man whose drama she'd secretly watched as a teenager. The man whose interviews she'd replayed whenever she needed courage. The man whose poster she had just kissed. Maya covered her face. I have officially lost my mind. That's one explanation. The male voice behind her nearly stopped her heart. She spun around. The real Kang Min-jae stood 3 steps away. Not a poster. Not a television screen. Not a photograph. Dark hair slightly messy. Plain black shirt. No entourage. No cameras. And he was trying very hard not to laugh. Maya stared. He smiled. If you're going to kiss me, he said, shouldn't you at least introduce yourself first? Maya's mouth opened. Nothing came out. He waited. She finally whispered, I'm going to quit my job. That made him laugh. A real laugh. Not the polished laugh she'd seen on television. You don't even know me. I know enough. Apparently. He glanced at the poster. Then back at her. For what it's worth, I think the poster was getting arrogant. Maya blinked. What? It gets kissed more than I do. She laughed before she could stop herself. And somehow, that was the moment everything changed. Hey, real quick, Maya said later, looking directly at the camera as though speaking to someone listening from home. Where are you watching from today? Drop it in the comments. I want to know how far this story travels. Then she returned to the moment. Min-jae picked up the coffee she'd abandoned on a nearby table. You're American? Atlanta. And you came here to act? Maya nodded. That's brave. No. Brave would be succeeding. His expression changed. You don't think you will? I think I'll keep trying until somebody gets tired of rejecting me. Min-jae smiled. I like that. You don't even know me. I know enough. He handed her the coffee. Their fingers touched. Neither moved immediately. Then Min-jae stepped back. Come tomorrow. Maya frowned. Where? Same place. 8. Why? I want to know what you think of my latest drama. She stared at him. You want my opinion? Not your admiration. His smile disappeared. Your opinion. Then he walked away. Maya stood alone beneath the lights of the exhibition. For the first time since arriving in Seoul, someone had looked at her and seemed interested in what she could say. Not where she came from. Not whether she looked exotic. Not whether she could fill a background role. Her opinion. She looked at Min-jae's poster again. This time she didn't kiss it. She smiled. I think, she whispered, you might be trouble. She had no idea how right she was. The next evening, Maya expected Min-jae to cancel. He didn't. He arrived wearing a baseball cap and carrying 2 paper cups. Coffee. She accepted one. You remembered my order? I remember things. That's dangerous. Only when people assume I don't. They sat in a quiet corner of the exhibition hall after everyone had left. Maya expected him to talk about his career. Instead, he asked about hers. She told him about Atlanta. About acting in school productions. About saving money for months before coming to Korea. About the first audition where the casting director had praised her talent but suggested she consider more suitable roles. She didn't tell him how much that sentence had hurt. He understood anyway. You've been rejected a lot. 31 times. Min-jae looked at her. 31. I counted. Why? So I know I'm still ahead. He laughed softly. You're strange. I've been told. Then Maya asked about him. At first, he gave her the answers he'd given reporters. Success, training, hard work, gratitude. Then she interrupted him. That's the interview answer. He stopped. What? The real answer. Min-jae looked at her for a long moment. Then he leaned back. I don't remember the last time someone asked for the real answer. Maya said nothing. He stared at the coffee in his hands. My father died 4 years ago. Maya's expression softened. He was the only person who didn't care if I became famous. What did he want? For me to eat dinner before it got cold. She smiled. What happened? He kept asking me to come home. I kept saying I was busy. Min-jae's voice became quieter. The last time he called, I ignored it. Maya didn't offer a cliché. She didn't say he shouldn't blame himself. She simply asked, do you still have the voicemail? His eyes lifted. Yes. Have you listened to it? Once. Why not again? Because then it becomes real. The silence between them changed. Maya reached across the table. She didn't touch him. She simply placed her hand beside his. You don't have to perform for me. He looked at her hand. Then at her. That's what I like about you. What? You don't seem impressed. I was extremely impressed yesterday. By me? By my ability to embarrass myself. He laughed. And for the first time in years, Min-jae laughed without wondering who might hear it. Their meetings continued. Coffee became late-night walks. Late-night walks became conversations in parked cars where nobody could see him. Maya challenged his acting. You smile too early. Excuse me? You're supposed to be angry. I am angry. Your eyebrows aren't. He stared at her. Then deliberately lowered his eyebrows. She burst out laughing. You look constipated. He laughed so loudly he had to cover his mouth. But somebody was watching. From across the street, a woman stood beside a black vehicle. Yoon Seo-rin. One of Korea's most successful actresses. And for 3 years she had made no secret of wanting Min-jae. She watched Maya climb into Min-jae's car. Her expression hardened. Who is she? Her assistant hesitated. We're checking. Seo-rin watched the car disappear. Then she smiled. Find out everything. The next morning Maya received an email. An audition. Not a background role. Not a tiny speaking part. A real supporting role in a major drama. She stared at the screen. Her hands trembled. After 31 rejections, someone had finally said yes. She called Min-jae. He answered immediately. I got an audition. I knew you would. You didn't even ask what role. I don't need to. She smiled. Why? Because you finally sound happy. Maya looked at the email again. She didn't know that the same morning Seo-rin had already made one phone call. And that call was about her. Maya arrived at the audition early. She rehearsed every line. She reminded herself not to think about Min-jae. Not his voice. Not his smile. Not the way he looked at her when she challenged him. This audition was hers. Nothing else. She entered the room. 3 casting directors watched her. One of them smiled. Begin. Maya acted. For 2 minutes nobody moved. Then the director leaned forward. Again. She did it. This time she cried. Not because the script required it. Because she remembered every rejection she'd carried into that room. When she finished, the director said 4 words. Where have you been? Maya almost laughed. Trying. The director smiled. We'll be in touch. Outside, Maya nearly cried with relief. Then she saw Seo-rin. Standing beside the elevator. Congratulations. Maya stopped. Thank you. Seo-rin smiled politely. I've heard about you. Maya's stomach tightened. Have you? You're the foreign production assistant. Maya nodded. Among other things. Seo-rin stepped closer. You should be careful. About what? People around Min-jae. Maya understood. You're talking about yourself? Seo-rin's smile vanished. You don't know what you're getting into. I know exactly what I'm getting into. No. Seo-rin leaned closer. You think he likes you because you're different. Maya said nothing. He likes you because you're temporary. That hurt more than Maya expected. Seo-rin walked away. Maya stood there until the elevator doors closed. That evening Min-jae found her unusually quiet. What happened? Nothing. He studied her. That's your bad lie. She looked at him. Your actress friend threatened me. His expression changed immediately. Seo-rin? She said I'm temporary. Min-jae stepped closer. She's wrong. How do you know? Because I'm the one who decides who stays. Maya looked away. I don't want you deciding that. Why? Because I don't want to become another person whose life depends on Kang Min-jae. He went silent. Then Maya said the thing she'd been afraid to say. I want to earn this. She held up her audition paperwork. I want people to know me because I can act, not because I'm dating you. Min-jae looked at her with something close to pride. Then we'll protect that. But protection became impossible the next morning. Photos appeared online. Maya entering Min-jae's car. Maya drinking coffee with him. Maya leaving the exhibition late at night. The headlines were brutal. Kang Min-jae's mystery woman? Unknown foreigner seen with top star. Maya's audition was suddenly in danger. The production company called. Until this is clarified, we're postponing your casting. Her dream had lasted less than 24 hours. Then Min-jae called. Maya. She answered with a shaking voice. They're taking the audition away. I'm coming. No. Maya. No. She wiped her eyes. If you come here, they'll say everything they think is true. He went silent. Then he said quietly, I'm sorry. Maya closed her eyes. She wanted him to tell her it would be okay. Instead, she heard him breathe. Then, I've spent my whole life letting other people decide who I am. His voice hardened. I'm not doing it anymore. Before she could answer, the call ended. And somewhere else in Seoul, Seoul received a message. The photos worked. She replied. Not enough. Then she opened another file. Inside were forged messages designed to make it appear that Maya had deliberately pursued Min-jae to gain fame. There was only one problem. The evidence was almost perfect. And the person who created it knew Min-jae's private world far too well. Maya didn't see Min-jae for 3 days. She focused on work. She stopped checking social media. She stopped answering unknown numbers. Then, at 11:47 p.m., someone knocked on her apartment door. Maya froze. Another knock. She looked through the peephole. Min-jae. She opened the door. He looked exhausted. What happened? I found something. He handed her a phone. On the screen was a private message. It showed a conversation between Maya and an unknown person discussing how she could use Min-jae's fame to get an acting role. Maya stared. I didn't write this. I know. She looked at him. How? Because the timestamps are wrong. What? You were with me when some of these messages supposedly happened. Maya's eyes widened. Min-jae continued. Someone had access to my agency's private communication system. Who? He hesitated. Then he said, someone close to me. The next morning, Min-jae confronted his agency. His manager, Choi Dae-hyun, denied everything. But Maya noticed something. The same phrase appeared in the forged messages that Dae-hyun had used during an earlier conversation. It was subtle. Too subtle for coincidence. Maya remembered the exhibition. The first night. The poster. The coffee. And the small security badge Min-jae had picked up from the floor. She suddenly understood. The badge. Min-jae looked at her. What? The badge from the exhibition. She remembered the name printed on it. Dae-hyun's assistant had been there that night. And the assistant had access to the security system. Min-jae called him. No answer. Then the phone rang. Not from the assistant. From Seoul. You should stop digging. Min-jae's expression hardened. Why? Because your career can survive a scandal. Her voice became colder. Can hers? Maya felt the blood leave her face. Seoul continued. I can make sure she never gets another audition in Korea. Min-jae stepped toward the phone. You've already done enough. No. Seoul laughed softly. You still don't understand. I love her. Silence. Maya looked at him. Min-jae hadn't planned to say it. She could tell. But he didn't take it back. Seoul's voice changed. You'll lose everything. Maybe. You've spent 10 years building this. I know. And you're willing to destroy it for her? Min-jae looked at Maya. She never asked me to. That was the difference. Maya had never demanded his fame. Never asked him to rescue her. Never used his name. And suddenly Min-jae understood what love actually required. Not hiding. Choosing. He went to his agency the next morning. His manager warned him. One statement can end your career. Min-jae nodded. Then I'll make the statement. The agency called a press conference. Maya watched from a small room. Min-jae stepped before the cameras. Thousands watched online. He took a breath. The woman in those photographs did not pursue me for fame. The room went silent. She was working long before she met me. He looked directly into the cameras. She earned her audition. Then he revealed the manipulated evidence. The forged messages. The altered timestamps. The unauthorized access. And finally the person responsible. Dae-hyun. Seoul's involvement followed. The scandal exploded. Seoul tried to deny it. But the evidence was already public. Her career suffered. Daehyun was removed from the agency and faced legal consequences. But Min-jae's career suffered too. Brands suspended campaigns. His upcoming drama paused production. And for the first time in 10 years, Korea's biggest star stood without the protection of a perfect image. Maya found him outside the agency that night. "You didn't have to do that." He looked at her. "Yes, I did. You could lose everything." He smiled sadly. "I already knew what losing everything felt like." She stepped closer. "And now I know what keeping everything would have cost me." Maya's eyes filled. She whispered, "I love you." Min-jae smiled. "Good." She laughed through her tears. "That's all you have to say?" "No." He took her hand. "I love you too." And for once, neither of them cared who was watching. 6 months later, Maya stood outside a soundstage holding a script. Her name was printed on the call sheet. Not production assistant. Not foreign actress. Just Maya Carter. She stared at it for several seconds. Then smiled. Her first major role had finally begun. The audition she'd almost lost had been rescheduled after the truth came out. And she'd earned the part. Not because she dated Kang Min-jae. Because she was good. Min-jae's career had changed too. He lost 2 endorsements. His agency changed its policies. He took fewer projects. And his fans discovered something unexpected. They liked him more without the perfect mask. On the morning of Maya's first day, she sat at a small cafe reading her script. Min-jae walked in. She looked up. "You remembered." "I remember things." He placed a cup beside her. She smiled. "Still trying to impress me?" "No." He sat down. "I'm trying to make sure you eat." She laughed. For months earlier, that sentence would have reminded him of his father. Now it meant something different. Life had continued. Not perfectly, but honestly. Seoul eventually left the agency and disappeared from the entertainment spotlight for a while. Daehyun faced charges for manipulating private records and fabricating evidence. Maya never celebrated their downfall. She simply kept moving. One evening, after filming, she returned to the exhibition hall where everything had started. The giant Min-jae poster was still there. She stood in front of it. Then she laughed. "Don't get jealous." A voice behind her answered. "Still kissing posters?" She turned. Min-jae stood there. She smiled. "Only when the real one isn't around." He walked toward her. "This one is available." She shook her head. "Too expensive." "How expensive?" Maya stepped closer. "Your coffee. That's it." "And your honest opinion." "About what?" She looked into his eyes. "Whether I'm finally a good actress." He smiled. "You're getting there." She gasped. "Getting there?" He laughed. She chased him across the empty exhibition floor. And for the first time, Maya didn't feel like an outsider looking at Korea from the other side of a glass wall. She was inside her own story. She had come to Seoul believing she needed permission to belong. She had discovered something better. She never needed permission. She only needed the courage to stop pretending she didn't already belong. What did this story teach you about choosing love without losing yourself? Drop your thoughts below, and subscribe for more stories that will change how you see the world.